Hey guys, this is morning. Today is a great day for all fans. Follow me for about Impulse Reponses from Metallica and all this. Now it's after since 2011, after 3 years or 4 years, and now it's time to me to reveal my secret of how I do my Impulse Reponses for my favorite band. Yeah, this is the great day now. So this is the tutorial about it. Enjoy this, guys, and maybe this is an answer of how guys answer me. Can you do an impulse response for such a band overkill? Can you do an impulse response? This is the method. Check this out. Now it's time. Great moment. I use a software called Voxangle deconvolver. This is a free standalone program, and the demo version, yes, but you can only do one impulse at a time, and not the only limitation of the demo is you cannot process multi-listing impulse response at the same time. Just one. You open one and then you process. Voxangle deconvolver take a source from a guitar example or a reverb, and then convolve this with the test tone. So now I'm gonna do the test tone first. Now do test tone generation. The test tone is just like a sweep from the low frequency to the high frequency, and it's really hurt my ear. What you hear when you listen to this over my headphone. So I'm gonna do a test tone generator for 16-bit, 44.1 kHz, channel mono, and the low second as possible, 1 second of this. So I generate this. I would put this as a Wi-Fi on the desktop. So you generate a sweep. Okay, I'll try to make you hear with my headphone because it's really okay. That really hurts the ear, the ears. Okay, so this is this kind of test tone. Okay, now we're going to do, for setting the deconvolver, really important to put the MP transform option on. This is really on because this is really important to create a realistic, okay, for that, test tone generation, okay, why do they help? I'm going to do the help test tone, well, talk about normalize MP transform, enable minimum phase transform that take place after deconvolution. Sometimes when you capture a nonlinear equipment like speakers, yes, that's what I want to do, and amplify and enable MP transform to create much more realistic impulse. So this is really cool. It cut without pre-echo. So without the pre-echo, it's really more easy to cut off, to trim the impulse response. This option is going to also be a reverb in the end, and we get a perfectly timed reverb with zero initial delay. Initial delay without pre-echo, whatever is not suitable for the left and the right channel, or, this is. And today I'm gonna create. Yeah, Bobby Gustafson is the former first guitarist from Overkill, and today I will produce for you the impulse response for Overkill, the Years of Decay, Bobby Gustafson tone. One of my guitar heroes, the big mustaches like a big James Hetfield. Yeah, one of my guitar heroes besides James Hetfield. Yeah. So Bobby Gustafson impulse response, the Year of Decay, Overkill guitar tone. So I'm really going to use FL Studio with the tool Edison, because this is the only tool I use for edit my Wi-Fi and audio kit. So here I download the Overkill Time to Kill MP3. Remember this one. Okay, now all I have to do is to cut a sample of a guitar, Bobby's guitar alone. So that's the guitar at the beginning is really cool. But I don't have all that frequency, the dynamic of the guitar. So something is really cool, traditional but thrash metal. Sometimes in the song, there's a guitar alone on the left side, start the song, and then the others enter and the drum and bass. So I got love this part there. I really use that Bobby's guitar right there. Palm mute, whatever, that's play, I get the tone. So I will use this sample there. So the sample left, of course, I use the sweep, a 1 second sweep test tone. So you should be 1 second or more, because if you use less than 1 second, if your sample length less than the sweep test tone, Vox angle deconvolvers tell you. So 2 seconds, around 37 to 39, 2 seconds is really cool. So we keep. Okay, I will trim this one. So to trim, so I got the Bobby sample guitar there. So I will put this in mono. So I click there. I will can I normalize the sample. Okay, now I can save that. I will put that in 41 resolution. That's okay, good, and 16-bit. So I got it, and then I save that sample. Save sample as on the desktop. Like sample guitar. Sample. Let's call it sample. Okay. Now I load an amp with the Fruity Convolver, and something is really cool with the Fruity Convolver is you can edit the impulse response live by testing with the amp inside. So now I go to the Vox and go get the Convolver. Okay, test on file. Okay, I've fixed the test on file. So I click there, browse and see, sweep 45.6 this one, and I will browse for the file folders. I will choose sample for the file folder, and I get the sample there, sample that wave. So I keep the MP transform, check it, really important, and for the rest I keep in your every process file, normalize the file, of course, and then click process. So Vox and Go Deconvolver create a sample underscore DC for deconvolver. So it create the basic impulse response, but it's not over. So I come back to FL Studio and we open this one on Fruity Convolver. Load sample, the desktop, and I open the sample.dc. First, then this is the impulse, but with a lot echo there. So all I have to do now is to cut, because the impulse response length only a millisecond, okay, some millisecond. So I have to use samples as you can also millisecond. You change a bar. You use sample as unity for selection. So I'm gonna zoom to the beginning. All I have to do now is to select from the start of the impulse. Normally, easily you get a lot of repeating pattern of slope. But now what I have to do now is to cut from the beginning, and I select around for a deep sample like that, for a deep impulse response like that. I recommend to select around in the 500 sample length to 800, 900. Okay, we'll cut on the 900 around this. Suppose that this one repeated, then one. So I'm gonna zoom in as possible and select the first zero cross of that sample. So for example, 946, just this point there. Yeah, and then I do a trim. Okay, now I can test the sample. So I turn off the my monitor for that. Okay, I can cut to 946. Like you can do, according you can do an undo if you're not sure, so you can change the selection. But I got okay. You can cut on only the 500, 600s. Just if I cut really there on the 669 samples land from the beginning to 0 to 69. So if I trim this, I can copy this, trim. So I think I got it. So you can now you got it. You can save that and save favorite save sample as. It's called overkill. DK. That DK R. So I create my work at R DK R. So I got it. Another. The only thing that left is to use TSEX30 and use the M setting. So too much bass, maybe a lot more I made. Let's reduce the bass a little bit so I can test it. So I can test it in stereo stuff one, stereo mode, the fruity classic chorus, where's the classic chorus? Classic chorus, not a fruity chorus, I mean the classic chorus, motherfucker. Classic chorus with lead guitar chorus. I can hear this in stereo. Some lead guitar chorus. A little bit more so I can get the song. So now guys, you know how I do how I do impulse response as well. So this is my way to do impulse response. So I hope it's really easy for you. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. So see you next time on maybe some other tips. Ciao.